certainly thought, or I think that was a really big win. Dayton is probably as good as any opponent we've played, and yeah, I thought it was a team effort. I don't think we were we weren't great offensively. We struggled, in shooting. I think Dayton's defense was very good, but I thought our aggression at both ends helped us get to the free throw line, where we made some, and it helped us defensively. Where even though they shot a high percentage, I thought we got some critical turnovers. I thought we made them work. And when we had the lead, I thought they weren't able to get, in the last couple of minutes, I didn't think they were able to get any easy shots to kind of cut into it. So really proud of our effort, and, excited to have won. And also I would just say the atmosphere was incredible in the Robins Center, and cannot underestimate how much that helps a college basketball game. John, I think the only thing I can say is that guys have been working very hard on it. We talked about kind of just forgetting what your percentage is, what you were the last time. It's not, obviously free throws, should be the easiest shot. And they're not always the easiest shot for depending on the guy. And so we didn't necessarily do anything different, but I know the guys have really been working hard and shooting extra to make sure that we can shoot better. Yeah, well, part of that, say the last 6 are probably because we're ahead at the end of the game. But yeah, you're right. And I thought it was a result of, we haven't shot the ball well this year from 3-point range, and I think it was a result of us just trying to really drive the basketball. And we have guards who can do it. We have front court players who can do it. And I think we were just kind of committed to making sure that, if we weren't going to be able to shoot well, to try to drive the basketball and get some easier opportunities. I thought it was fairly tightly called, and being on the other side, we've really tried to make sure we don't foul too much this year, and we're fouling way more than we'd like to. So we've been addressing it since the spring. Tonight was kind of fortunate in that I thought our aggressiveness showed up for us to be able to get to the line a little bit more, but it's still something we're really working hard on. I agree, John. I thought Terry, when he was in the game, was really a handful to defend. I thought he was really active and aggressive. I thought Alonzo played a great overall game. Obviously, his defense, the block shots are tremendous, and they are game changers. And certainly tonight they were game changers also. I thought Derek played well, was in some foul trouble. He was kind of limited, and I thought Trey was terrific. And Deion Taylor is just a tremendous defensive player. And down the stretch, that group we had, Zoe, Deion, and Trey in the front court, that's really a good defensive front court. And for those guys all to be so young, that's saying something. I haven't, certainly not Kendall, but Ced probably has had that. Ced's always been an aggressive player. I think Kendall really was aggressive tonight. I think what he was really good at is every time we threw him the ball, they were really reacting to him, so that they were running at him, and he was able to put the ball on the floor and go by them, or draw contact. And I think that was something that, he might not have done a year or two ago. And I think he was able to use the scouting report against the team guarding him, being that he was able to be aggressive when they thought he was just a spot-up shooter. Absolutely, and we've had games this year where our free throw shooting has been something that really has cost us. And as I said, it's a difficult, it's the most unique thing in basketball because everything else is during the game, in the flow, the ball's live. A free throw is very unique, and when guys are, concerned about it, not confident about it, it can start to go in a negative direction. I think so. It's nice to get them anyway, but it is nice to be one that we kind of had to grind out. Our defense, I thought, was really good, and down the stretch, I thought really, really good. Again, as I said, the numbers don't reflect how well our defense played. I feel limited to 7 offensive rebounds is a really good number for us. So it does feel good, and we recognize the challenge we have on Wednesday, and we can kind of enjoy this one for today.
Handles the pressure, pretty much is in control of their team. So when he went out, they lose a sense of rhythm, and you can kind of tell. So we tried to put a little pressure on him. I want to say one of the first plays he went out, we got a steal, and Kendall got out for a layup. So that's what we just wanted to do that and see what we can get out of it. It's been an ongoing process. It wasn't just in the last week. It's not like we just said, all right, everybody just get in here and shoot free throws. We've been doing that since since day one. You know, sometimes they fall, you know, and we've had a couple fall against us this year. And every guy has been in here. We shoot before, after, during practice, we shoot free throws. So, you know, we just got to keep at it, and they'll keep falling. I want to say we were both in a double bonus down the stretch the last 5 minutes. So, you know, at the beginning of the game, you can kind of tell the way the game was being called that it was going to come down to free throws, and we were able to put them in tonight. I'm not really sure what they were able to do. We got some good looks. We just couldn't put them in. So, you know, you're not going to come out and make every shot every night. So, you know, we knew we had to pick it up on defense, and that's what we did. We got a couple stops down the stretch, even with the missing shots. So, you know, we just got to keep playing through all of it.
I think I can discredit that to the practice and the coaches. This past week, we've been really focusing on different rebounding drills, and practice has been a lot more physical, which has been good. But I think that really helped us against Dayton when we had to go grab those rebounds and box out and stay aggressive as well.
I think they did a good job of maybe not – they used their big man well off the screen and roll, and didn't help as much out of the corner. And so, you know, that allows people to get into the lane and draw fouls and get to the basket because it's not so much help on the outside. So, like I said, I've been saying for like the last week, when we come off that screen, if you help, that's why we like Kendall over there. When you help, then either it's a kick out, and if you don't help, then we can get to the basket and create fouls. So that's what we just try to do. We saw that they weren't helping throughout the game, and you know, with the big guys playing well tonight, kind of helped us out. We're always aware, you know, that's a kind of something you learn playing basketball. So you're always aware of who's in foul trouble, but not necessarily. We weren't just like trying to attack, because sometimes that gets you in trouble with that. It makes a good defensive stop. Maybe the referee won't call it because he has 3 fouls, and they also know that he has 3 fouls. So we just continued to play our game, and it worked out for us.